What is up, my wholesome lifers? Welcome back. My name is Kira. Today I'm actually going to dive into 10 of my favorite vegan hacks that I've learned really since going plant-based like in 2017, and then I went fully vegan in 2021. And these hacks have just helped me save a lot of money, a lot of time, a lot of energy. So I'm hoping that they will do the same for you. And of course, make sure you stay until the end because I'm going to be sharing a bonus hack with you, and it is probably my favorite one of the list. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Okay guys, let's dive right in. All right, so hack number one, it is morning here right now today, and if you are a morning coffee drinker, this is going to be a great hack for you. If you have recently switched over to veganism, or you're just trying not to drink as much milk and you love your coffee but you haven't really found the proper like plant creamer that you've enjoyed, I love using soy milk. And if you have one of those little hand mixer things, you can mix your soy milk so that it becomes all like foamy and creamy and delicious. All you have to do is just heat it up in your microwave first for like 20 to 30 seconds. Take one of those little hand mixers, mix it for like another 30 seconds until it becomes foamy, and then pour it in your coffee, and you have this luxurious, creamy, delicious coffee with extra protein, because soy milk is really high in protein as well. And if you want to even sprinkle like a little bit of cinnamon on top, or like a little dash of agave or maple syrup, you have made yourself like the most premium plant milk latte. Your taste buds are gonna thank you for it, and your body's gonna thank you for it, and it is just so delicious. If you don't have a hand mixer, I can link my favorite one that I got from Amazon below for you. And yeah, they work really well for exactly this purpose. So I can link this one that I got down below for you. It was so good. I think it's only like $9 or something. I'm not sure, I don't remember, but go check it out. Okay, hack number two. This is a good one because I feel like a lot of people don't know this, or they're unsure about it, but you can use frozen veggies all the time to get more veggies into your meals. So I feel like a lot of people always just gravitate towards the fresh vegetables because they think they're healthier, but then they end up like not using them and they go all bad in their fridge, and then they just go to waste, and then they don't really eat as much vegetables throughout the week. But frozen vegetables are actually frozen at their peak freshness, and they're just so much more convenient. They're even cheaper some of the time, and they're just really easy when you're feeling lazy and you don't want to cook anything. You can just throw some frozen veggies into your dinner or lunch dish, and yeah, they have the same nutritional value as fresh veggies. So a really good tip just to get in more veggies throughout the week. Okay, tip number three. So this is a really cool tip, and when I first went vegan and vegetarian, I wasn't really sure how to use tofu, and since over the last 7 years I've discovered that you can use tofu for literally everything. You can use it to make high protein pasta sauces, you can use it to make high protein soups, you just blend it in with your soup ingredients or your pasta sauce. You can make high protein desserts. You can literally, I think last night I made this like tofu chocolate pudding, it was so good. You can make like these like tofu cheesecakes using it. You can make like any kind of sauce that you want to put on, like a Buddha bowl sauce, or like over tacos or burritos, or like even on your sandwiches. So good. You literally just mix tofu with like herbs and maybe like lime juice. And yeah, it is so good. Silken tofu is literally the best ingredient. I also recently told my friend to start adding it to her smoothies, and she noticed such a big difference in like how full she was and how satisfied she was, like how satiated she was after drinking her smoothies. And yeah, so use silken tofu for everything. I swear it is so good. And don't worry, it's not gonna give you man boobs. Okay, next tip is really good. If you are ever craving something sweet but you don't really feel like making anything, this is my, well, I feel like every vegan knows about these cookies, but every time I make them for someone who's not vegan, they're like, oh my god, how did you make this? What's in it? It's so good, but like, what is it? It's literally so easy. It's 3 ingredients. It is mashed banana, oats, and chocolate chips. These are super easy, and then you would just bake them in your oven for about 15 minutes or so, kind of until they start going golden brown. I cook them in my air fryer for about 10 minutes because I don't actually have an oven here. And if you are looking for a new air fryer, or you just don't want to use your oven like in the summer months, I find it really hot to use an oven, so it's really nice to have kind of like a mini version so that it's quicker, it's faster, it doesn't heat up your whole house. So if you are looking for a new air fryer / oven toaster combo, I absolutely love mine. It is so good. I literally use it for everything. I will link that down below for you, and it was really cheap. I believe it was only like $200, something like that, but go check the link because sometimes it's on sale and it is like the best combo. You don't need to use your toaster, oven, or air fryer. You can just have like one appliance for it, which is so nice. So yeah, if you are in the market for a new air fryer, definitely go check that out. Okay, these next couple tips are gonna be to help you save lots of money on your produce to make it last longer and you don't have to throw away your food that you just bought. So specifically, this next tip is for greens. So if you are buying like spinach, kale, arugula, kind of any leafy green like that, it's really, really good when you get home from the grocery store. I like to just wash it immediately and then cut it up and put it in a container with a clean paper towel or a clean kitchen towel. So the towel will help soak up any of the moisture that is left in there and it'll just make your greens last longer. So usually we buy groceries on Monday and then by the next Monday, the greens are like still fresh. And I mean, we've usually eaten them by then, but like by Sunday, they're still fresh and ready to eat. So super good. The next tip is for your herbs. So if you like buying fresh cilantro or dill or mint or anything like that, but if you hate that they wilt so quickly, I used to buy them and then they would just wilt like in my fridge immediately because I would just like put them in there. And then I realized that all you have to do is cut off a tiny bit of the bottoms. You don't have to cut off the whole stem, but just like a little bit. And then give them a wash and put them in a cup with water like you would do a flower bouquet. They last like two weeks probably. I mean, we usually use them before then, so I can't say for sure, but definitely they last like 2 weeks. And you can change the water just every few days to keep it fresh, just like you would do with a bouquet of flowers. Yeah, it's just so good to help you save some money and keep your herbs nice and fresh. This next tip is for baking or cooking as well. You can do this for burgers, but instead of using eggs, I urge you to substitute a chia egg or a flax egg. They are so easy to make. It is so quick. It's literally 1 tablespoon of flax and 3 tablespoons of water, or 1 tablespoon of chia seeds and 3 tablespoons of water. You literally just mix that, let it sit for like 5 minutes until it becomes like a little bit jellier and like thicker. And then you would just use that in place of an egg in your baking or cooking. Next tip is one of my favorites because I love desserts. I just love like a good healthy dessert. It's just so nice. And I live in Mexico and it is really hot here, so I love to eat ice cream, but I can't have ice cream because it's dairy. But if you just use frozen bananas instead of whatever they use in ice cream, I guess. It's so much better for you and it tastes so good. Literally all you have to do is freeze your bananas, let them freeze like at least for 1 night or 1 day. Take them out, put them in your blender with like the tiniest splash of plant milk just to like help blend it. And then you can add in any other ingredients you want. If you just want to keep it like plain vanilla, you can add some vanilla. If you want to add strawberries, you can have strawberry ice cream. If you want to do mangoes for mango ice cream, you can add in cacao and like maybe a little bit of sweetener for some chocolate. You could do crushed up Oreos and blend them in after. Like there's so many options and it is so good. So yeah, definitely try nice cream with bananas. So delicious. Okay, this next tip is a good one. So if you're coming from a meat eater diet to a vegan diet and you're wondering like what flavors like vegan food can have, I just want to tell you that all spices are vegan. Okay, steak spice is vegan, chicken seasoning is vegan, you know, lemon pepper seasoning is vegan. Like all of these spices that you're used to eating on your like steak and chicken and beef and whatever, you can use those same seasonings and spices on your vegan food so that instead of having like lemon pepper chicken, you can do like lemon pepper tofu, you know, so just use the exact same spices that you're used to eating, but just use them with vegan food. I hope that helps you. Okay, this next tip was a big one for me because I used to love the taste of eggs and I used to love making eggs in the morning. And when I first went vegan, I tried to make tofu scramble and it literally tasted like tofu. You know what I mean? When it's just like, it tastes like blech. But then I discovered kala namak. Kala namak is this Indian spice. It is usually like purpley, pinky in color, and it smells like sulfur. So it has like that very eggy, sulfury smell. And when you grind it or like put it on stuff, it makes that taste like eggs. So for tofu scramble, it is perfect. If you want to make like a tofu egg salad sandwich, it's perfect. I also love doing it on like deviled eggs with potatoes. And yeah, it's just so good. It literally makes stuff taste like eggs. So good. Okay guys, we've made it to our bonus tip. This is one of my favorites. I feel like it's gonna save you so much time and energy and like what you think about what you want to make as a vegan or like for vegan food. Okay, so here it is. Just make whatever you're used to making, but make it vegan. I know, it sounds weird. It sounds simple because it is. If you like burgers, make a vegan burger. If you like pizza, make vegan pizza. If you want chicken wings, make cauliflower wings. Or you can even do tofu. Freeze your tofu first, take it out, thaw it, and then do like a regular cauliflower batter or like chicken wing batter. And it just has like this really nice meaty texture after it's frozen, like and thawed. Yeah, it's really good. I made a video about how to make your tofu like really look and taste like chicken. I can link that above or below for you as well, so you can check that out after. But yeah, just make what you're used to making, but just make it vegan. It's so simple. Like even if you wanted to make just like plain old chicken and rice, you can do like lentils and rice, you know, so there's so many options. It's so much easier to eat vegan than people think. If you love this video, you are gonna love my recipe videos. I will link my favorite lunch and dinner playlist here for you. Go check it out next. We'll see you guys there.